Britney Spears met her man Sam Asghari all the way back in 2016 on a music video shoot. So what did he think of the Free Britney movement, and how does he feel about Brit's dad? Keep watching to find out. While speaking to Men's Health in 2018, Asghari opened up about how he and Spears met. It turns out that the two almost didn't connect at all. In October 2016, Asghari missed a phone call in the middle of the night. On the other end was his agent, who told him that he had received an incredible opportunity to be cast in a music video starring Spears, and they needed an answer from Asghari right away. A few days later, he found himself on the set of the video, being introduced to the woman he would soon fall in love with, Asghari recalled. She said, "Hi, I'm Britney," and I said, "I'm sorry, what's your name again?" I tried to be funny. I don't think anybody got it. Luckily, no one held the joke against him, and he and Spears shared their phone numbers before leaving for the day.
I like younger guys.
One thing turned into another, and they eventually went Instagram official in 2017. In 2019, TMZ revealed that Spears had checked herself into a mental health facility. Her father, Jamie Spears, was ill at the time, having undergone 2 invasive surgeries to attend to problems with his colon and intestines. The pressure of worrying about her dad negatively impacted Britney, who checked into the facility to get help she felt she needed. Spears had previously paused her Las Vegas residency because of her father's health. Asghari was one of the first people to voice his support for his girlfriend, writing on Instagram that he was proud of her for knowing what she needed to do at the time. He said, "It isn't weakness, it's a sign of absolute strength. People should only be inspired by this, at least I am."
I just want to be a happy person. That's really important, just to spread joy.
A source close to the couple told Us Weekly that Asghari was doing everything right to help keep Britney feeling safe and grounded. As the insider put it, Asghari was nothing but supportive through everything. Asghari's support of his girlfriend hasn't been limited to flashpoints. He's proven time and time again that he is invested in his girlfriend and the relationship they are building together. Asghari has always been one of Spears' most outspoken supporters. In February 2021, amid the release of the potentially damaging documentary Framing Britney Spears, Asghari was clear to People magazine that he prioritized Spears' well-being, particularly as the unauthorized documentary was being watched by others. He explained, "I have always wanted nothing but the best for my better half and will continue to support her following her dreams and creating the future she wants and deserves." Asghari was quick to acknowledge Spears' passionate fanbase, noting that he is profoundly grateful to those who have her best interest at heart. He went on to say, "I'm looking forward to a normal, amazing future together." According to the Los Angeles Times, Spears wrote in a since-deleted Instagram post, "I didn't watch the documentary, but from what I did see of it, I was embarrassed by the light they put me in. I cried for 2 weeks, and, well, I still cry sometimes." Spears was living under a conservatorship for 13 years until she was released from it in November 2021, according to NPR. Many of Spears' fans had strong feelings about the conservatorship, which limited much of what the pop star could do or say, even down to making decisions about voting or having more children. The fans built a movement they dubbed Free Britney, using their platform to argue in favor of the pop star's release from the conservatorship.
The whole world is supporting and loving, and that's what it's going to take.
Asghari was clear over the years that he was a supporter of Free Britney. In September 2021, he appeared to directly comment on the movement following the release of the Netflix documentary Britney vs. Spears. As Cosmopolitan reported, Asghari went straight to the official Netflix announcement of the documentary to let his feelings be heard, writing on Instagram, "I hope the profit from these docs go toward fighting against injustice." That wasn't the only public step he took toward making sure his views were seen. After Lady Gaga's manager Bobby Campbell wrote a lengthy comment questioning the motives of those behind the film, Asghari commented with a 100 emoji. Glamour magazine noted that Campbell's own statement concluded with a powerful point that Asghari appeared to co-sign. Even if it is in support of freeing Britney, this appears that it could be exploitative. In September 2021, Spears was in the middle of a legal battle meant to bring her conservatorship to an end when she opened up about some of the more troubling and surprising aspects of the situation. At one point, Spears testified that she wasn't even allowed to make her own reproductive choices, telling the court about an IUD inserted into her body that she did not consent to. According to Variety, Spears laid out the situation for the court and for the world at large, saying, "I want to be able to get married and have a baby. I was told right now in the conservatorship I'm not able to get married or have a baby."
Whoa. That's insane.
Wow.
That's insane.
She went on to clarify that it was her strong wish to have the IUD removed, but that the group of people who were around her wouldn't allow it. That wasn't the only limitation put on Spears by the conservatorship, which her father controlled. Spears added that she couldn't even ride in her boyfriend's car with him. During her testimony, she put her true feelings out in the open, admitting, "I truly believe this conservatorship is abusive." As Spears was in court in September 2021 to testify against her conservatorship and the group of people who controlled her life through it, she and Asghari had happy news to celebrate. After 5 years of dating, Asghari asked Spears to marry him, and she said yes. Asghari's manager, Brandon Cohen, confirmed the news to People magazine, releasing a statement that referenced the ongoing support that the pair had received from their fans. Cohen said, in part, "The couple made their long-standing relationship official today and are deeply touched by the support, dedication, and love expressed to them." A friend of the couple also spoke to the publication about the news, emphasizing that Asghari was just as excited as Spears about moving forward in their relationship. The friend said that the two had made a deliberate choice to keep a lot of their relationship out of the public eye, but now they were ready to be more open. The source added that they were both fully on the same page, explaining, "He's ready for marriage and kids with Britney and is serious about the relationship. She wants to take that next step and have that full life with him." Both Spears and Asghari have demanding careers, and they both have been open about valuing hard work. Asghari told Men's Health that Spears is a source of inspiration for him, as he put it. "She motivates me more than anyone. It's crazy how I can be humbled by a person like her. If I could be that humble when I'm that high in life, that would be the best thing." Asghari is also inspired by who Spears is as a person. As he wrote on Instagram a day before Spears turned 40 in 2021, his girlfriend has been an invaluable, strong companion. He said, "I call you Lioness because I admire your relentless strength. I'm inspired by your beautiful heart. I celebrate your smile that lights up my world." The two are quick to lift each other up publicly, and not just for birthdays. Spears shared an adorable video of herself dancing with Asghari, telling him in the Instagram caption, "Thank you, baby, for always reminding me what life is about. Joy, laughter, and living. My experience was a woman's dream." Asghari commented, "My life is a man's dream." If there is one person in Spears' life that Asghari doesn't seem to be a big fan of, it's her father, Jamie Spears. Jamie was notoriously the person who kept a tight leash on Britney throughout the 13 years of her conservatorship, and Asghari certainly doesn't seem to believe that Jamie should have felt justified in doing so. Harper's Bazaar shared that in February 2021, Asghari took to his Instagram stories to state as much, writing, "Now it's important for people to understand that I have zero respect for someone trying to control our relationship and constantly throwing obstacles our way." Asghari added that he had no plans to offer further details to back up his claims because he wanted to continue to keep personal things private. But as he put it at the end of his story, "I didn't come to this country to not be able to express my opinion and freedom." In April 2022, Spears was granted one of her wishes. She and Asghari announced that they were expecting their first baby together. Spears made the announcement on Instagram in a lengthy caption in which the star said she initially believed she was gaining weight because of a food baby, but a pregnancy test quickly revealed otherwise. Spears also shared quite a few personal details in the post, explaining that she didn't plan to go out much while pregnant because she didn't want to give photographers the opportunity to take photos of her. She also talked about the depression she experienced with her 2 previous pregnancies. As she put it, "I have to say it is absolutely horrible. Women didn't talk about it back then. Some people considered it dangerous if a woman complained like that with a baby inside her." In October 2021, Spears and Asghari celebrated the fact that Spears' conservatorship had finally come to an end.
As of today, effective immediately, the conservatorship has been terminated.
An insider told E! News that the couple was excited to have the opportunity to reboot their relationship and their lives and begin living the way so many people do, on their own terms. The Asghari source told the publication that the two have a lot of plans, including purchasing a home together closer to Los Angeles. They added, "She wants a new life with Sam and wants to make many changes. She's excited to move on and close that chapter of her life." The source revealed that the pair's plans didn't end there, saying of Spears, "This is the happiest she has been in a very long time." According to the insider, the two are hoping to continue to travel and explore the world together. While Spears reportedly has no plans to perform anytime soon, she definitely is looking at all the other ways life can be lived. As the source put it, Britney feels she has more exciting options and opportunities, and her life is turning around for the better. In 2022, fans of Spears and Asghari noticed something curious. The singer and her boyfriend of several years had taken to calling one another husband and wife on Instagram. Since there had been no official announcement that the two were married, people weren't sure what to think. Spears has been especially quick to call Asghari her spouse on social media, writing on Instagram in April 2022. "And although I love my husband, I will be honest and say I get annoyed all the time." But Spears isn't the only one using a very specific term to describe the person she loves. In addition to calling her his wife in a 2021 birthday post, Asghari wished her a happy Valentine's Day in 2022 while reminding his Instagram followers of the old saying, "Happy wife, happy life." Despite those affectionate terms, it appears the two have yet to actually tie the knot. Spears is just as happy to call Asghari her fiancé as she did in March 2022. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.